It's a bug's life. It's a bug's life. Let me just see if I'm on TV here. Where's my channel? Oh, yeah. Oh, Lennon, McCartney, Tarnished Heroes. Good question. Yes. Yes, they are. Hang on a minute. Cult cinema classics. I bet it's not cult cinema classic at all. It's a bunch of shit. Oh, where's my microphone? Get my microphone. No, I don't need microphone anymore, I don't think. Hang on. I'm just going to have to talk directly to you. Yeah. Cat's been chewing my cables, so I'm not going to get a good sound out of this. True. Yeah. Yeah. To say to you, the cat tail. Rat tail, cat tail. Do you see that? He's got a rainbow across his face, though. I think that's gamer friendly. Oh, let's put some banners at the bottom, shall we? Fire! Calling Andy One Leg. Fire! It's nice to see you. Oh, hang on. Pre-code Mick. The only living boy in New Cross. Right, here we are. Now we were going on to the sexy ladies, but Shabba. But we're not going to worry about that now. Classic. Now we've been a bit heavy on Michael Jackson this week, but I fancy a laugh. Who's AGK? Well, Mark P, if you've been listening to my last show, you will see that I have made contact with Christine Summer and sent her some of this artwork, and she's questioned who is AGK. This is the question on everybody's lips at the moment. And all he does is complain. You've got to go with the fame, haven't you? Because I'm talking to the man. Well, Mike Preco, there's no need to make such a damning reservation on him. I mean, he probably just probably completely innocent man. So I assume you got attracted up here by the Lennon McCartney tarnished figures, because we've all had enough of them. Paul McCartney never looked at the man in the mirror. No, you don't, Mark P. You don't need to check him out. He's probably watching as we speak. He wouldn't let me on his show the other day. He said, "Oh no, I'm not letting you on, bro. I'm not letting you on." I said, "Why not?" I said, "He'd come on my show when MZ Mayhem was on there and stopped acting all drooly. I was perfectly all right with that. I want to go on his show. Oh no, you're not coming on here. You're not coming on my show." Is this music too loud? Or is that too quiet? Yeah. All of my music is coming out in mono because I've got the one speaker. So I suppose that makes it kind of mono, doesn't it? Oh yeah, we was going to talk about Cliff Richards, weren't we? He's sensitive, isn't he? Cliff Richards at the. I'm going to write this down because you should know about this. The Elm Guest House, yeah, scandal. Cliff Richards, aka Gladys. Yeah. Yes. Go and look for it yourself. I can't talk about it because I know that Cliff Richard has people watching the internet. Right, anyway, now I've said that, I can move on from Cliff Richards, get rid of him immediately. It's too distressing. There we go, let's Miss Marple. Now I can talk to you at the same time. Yeah, so what a terrible week we've had. You know, this terrible Ram album coming out. I mean, is this thing officially allowed or is it illegal? And where's Andrew Dixon got all these high quality copies from all of a sudden? I asked him for his yellow strip. He's told me to fuck off, by the way. So don't expect any favours from me, Andrew Dixon, in the near future. I've been giving that man too much love recently. It's about time that I knocked him down a peg or two. He's only got 4,000 subscribers. Pathetic. Well, oh, hang on a minute. What's all this about Christians? Oh yeah, I see. I'm looking up. Let's get some of these messages up here. Oh, I can't leave such a. Try and look for the right words tonight. Can't leave such a provocative statement up here, Michael. It's. I feel bad for you, Mark. It must be a bad time for you as well. You've always been a loyal supporter of that man. And what's he done for you? What's he done? Oh, this sounds like, oh yeah, I like this one. Do, 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 do. Yes, it's about time McCartney self-flagellated himself because I think he should have died in 1966. Yeah, I think he should have done. And then the next Paul McCartney should have died in 1967, 1970. Yeah. But then the next one should have died in 1980. And since then, I think we got a comedian, Paul McCartney, from 1982. No, 84, 86. Oh, it was embarrassing. Well, sadly, that's not the case. He is the same Paul McCartney. He's just turned into a complete spongehead. Really has. He really can't see that. Well, he thinks he's up there with the others. And the trouble is, you know, it's like royalty. You could say, I fucking hate them. They should all be executed. But if the Duke of Devonshire come walking down the street and said, oh, will you hold my fucking books for me for half hour? You'd say, yeah, I will. You know, that's what we're like. And it's the same with these pop stars, you know. I mean, you know, hey, the Beatles, we didn't take no inspiration of these people. But Paul McCartney's asked me to sing one of his really shit songs on a shitty album. So yeah, it's gonna be on my CV, ain't it? You know, that's the way people look at it. It's on your CV. I've worked with Paul McCartney, even if I can dismiss it later. What has happened to these people, though, is generally they have just died. They've released this Beatles copy track, and it was their last chance to really appear on vinyl that might get in the charts, and then that's the last you've ever seen of them. Yes, I've seen it. It'll go down as well as Danny Sewell's album. Anyway, we're gonna check out one of these tracks, aren't we? So, can everybody hear everything? Because I'm going to find this now on YouTube, hopefully. What's the album called again? It's called Paul McCartney Ram. No, Denny Sewell Ram. Denny Sewell Ram album. Let's see what comes up. All right. Well, listen. Here's the interview of this idiot talking to some wankish hippie.
You can check out at the link right here. Well, Ram's turning 50 years old this month, and in celebration of this, musician and producer Fernando Perdomo and original drummer from Ram and the first two Wings albums, Denny Sewell, have recorded a new version of the legendary LP that includes over 100 other musicians from across 3 generations.
Well, it's so shit, it must be online. Hang on, it's called Ram On. Let's have a look. Ram On. Can't they just let it go? They're flogging it all to death. That's what it is. This is what I'm saying about Lennon and McCartney. It's so tarnished now. You know, there was a time, you know, in my lifetime, you know, where Lennon Legend came as a nice surprise. It was like, hey, this is a good collection of hits at last. Brilliant. And that's where it should have stopped. But it's gone on and fucking on and on. And if you think, oh, one's better than the other, look at McCartney's side of things. Oh, do I need to tell you? Do I need to tell you? And now getting these fucking nobodies involved in singing these crappy songs. What the fuck? Hang on a minute. Ramon, Denny Sewell. We'll try again. I think they're probably trying to protect the songs because, you know, they've got to try and sell a few albums. So probably not. No, he's not even come up in a search. I'm sorry. This is appalling. We're just going to have to ask Andrew Dixon to play it out loud, which he won't do. And what's he got to say about it? Oh, it's just half speed master.
So if you want that, that's not there, but I'm not fussed about that. We then got the sleeve itself.
Oh, fuck off, Andrew Dixon. I'm not at all interested in what he's going to say. He's paid by the enemy. He's paid by McCartney, Capitol, and John fucking Lennon Estates, as they call it. The Lennon Estate. All right, let's get back to the real music. Turn that down a bit. There we go. Another Day in Paradise. Oh, yes. Oh, think twice. All right, that's yeah. Just have a bit of Supertramp to cheer us all up, because that was a very distressing thing. I've got 14 people watching. Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Do you remember Crook on Bleak House? Who's that there? Who's that? Oh no! Just gonna make one up. Big record companies, Boro, yeah. Yeah. I've got bad news while we're about it. We might as well kill two birds with one stone. Very concerned about James Bond. I think he's finished. There's nothing we can do with him. They've fucked it up, and you can't even have a cripple as the bad guy anymore. Do you know, the last time they showed Blofeld, it just looked like bloke who's your bank manager. That ain't scary, is it? Hey? That's my grinder machine. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Can you hear the Super Tramp? Oh, blimey, I've got a double A-sided Rizzler. This is weird. You are a freak. Well, I don't even believe that he is a proper vegan. I think he's just making out he is. Because you've got to remember, at the end of the day, Paul McCartney is working class piece of shit, and all working class piece of shit. We all like a bacon sarnie with brown sauce. I'm sorry, that ain't vegetarian. Nah, that ain't. And I bet you even John Heaton goes crazy for a bacon sarnie. I bet he gets violent when he's in Bucharest and he's saying, "Haven't you got any bloody pork in here?" It's the Danish. Yeah, that's the trouble. Okay, what we got? Oh, this is a classic, isn't it? Golden brown, texture like sun. Golden brown. Here we are. I'll put an invite up. Somebody can come up here if you like. As long as you don't speak too loud, because my wife, she must not be disturbed. Here we are, yeah. Mama, she runs. Calling Andy One Leg. Where is Andy One Leg? I'm going to have to do some artwork on that bloke. And also I've decided, I'm sorry to leave you out, Captain Spaulding, I'll do some artwork for you. Probably not for you, Vinyl Dow. I don't know why. But forces out of my control have told me not to. Forces in my head. Oh no! Is it? Did you? Oh, I'm sorry, Michael. I haven't been watching your videos. I heard you caused a bit of trouble recently, but I haven't had a chance to catch up. Oh, we make some new ones, yeah. I think you could be heading towards a Vinyl Nerd Awards for some of these videos, Michael. They are so bad that they're good. They are the Godzilla of the video nerd world. No, worse still, they're the Conga. No, Or ape. Or what's that Japanese one with the dinosaurs? Oh, I see what you do. Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah. No, I get like that sometimes. You know, you've got to have your blowout, and then you think to yourself, actually, I'm not in such a bad mood today, so I'm going to take down all this stuff. Golden brown, eh? How do you get heroin into the charts? With a good tune. Yeah, you know what? Mayo's gone into hiding out of shame. Rightly so. Rightly so. You see, with great responsibility comes great pain and moments of almost Solomon wisdom. You know, and you have to make the right choices, otherwise everybody hates you. Like Podcast fucking up with Richie Dolan. The whole world's against him. We're charging towards his house with torches. Furious. Oh. They were close enough to remember. Every hour, every minute seemed to last eternally. Oh, hello, John Sweeder. John Sweeder. I thought you and Preco might be good buddies. I'm not ashamed to say the moral guns and cannons almost made me cry. There was something in the air at night. The stars were bright. Fernando. You know, one of the ABBA girls was like a Nazi farm child. Yeah. Her dad was Klaus von Wunderlich. Got executed at Nuremberg war trials by Albert Pierpoint. John Eaton, good man. Good man. You see, excuse me, John Eaton. This isn't John Eaton's fight. You see, he's not a personal friend of Beetle Brad, but he has sold his soul to the devil slightly. But he always quite liked plastic Ono bands. Good God. So anyway, we know people of your class, John Eaton. They put a loaded revolver on the table, yeah, and you go out the room. We know you're a man of breeding, and well done, sir, if this is exactly what you did. But this is the question, is this the real John Eaton? My friend. Listen. There's a man who lives in Eastbourne with really big shoulders. Looks like Justin Hayward. And everybody's taking photos of him all the time. Fit to be tied. So I'm off. My speech voice is going to. Now you're not here. You remember this one? Hands up, who's got War of the Worlds? I have. Ooh. And I've got a really annoying box set of it, actually, but I downloaded it by accident. I was just trying to get the regular album, and I downloaded this fucking box set. It's got all sorts of shit on there. Remixes, the lot. I could play it for you now, but, you know, I know you'd rather listen to Ram On by Deddy Sewell and Padlel Fank. Yeah, John Heaton, have you got that Ram On yet? I think Andrew Dixon saved you the bother. Andrew Dixon, you're a prostitute. You're a prostitute. Well, it's not very good. I've been smoking like this. Oh, anyway, never mind what I've said. Oh, you're out today? What's this CSNG? I don't understand. Bye. Deja vu coming back. What is this? I don't understand. Yeah, let's put up a banner for Brad, because let's torch the Vic. Yeah, let's torch the Dakota. Can we get away with it? I think we can. Here we are. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. We can get political on this channel. Oh yeah. Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. Why the hell not? See if we've got it. 500 tracks. I doubt it. But we can have a look. Right. Let's have a look. I think because Fit to Be Tied and John Heaton and all the other 70s people, I think we should have some 70s music. And here we go. Do 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 do. You'll have to give me a minute to get my breath back and have some vino. Do you know what? I went out with this girl once, and she said she met this other girl that I knew called Bridget, and she went up to her and she said, "Do you know in France your name would be Brigitte?" Yeah, I know. Some women are so thick, it's unbelievable, aren't they? My second wife, all she ever used to do was, if she was like around a bunch of my intellectual friends, which I tried not to do as best I could, Well, they'd say something, you know. So I remember I was with one of my pharmacist friends, and he was saying, "Well, you wouldn't just get anybody." Well, no, he said, "Oh, yeah, well, I mean, anybody can do it. Really, anybody. I suppose you wouldn't get a dustman doing it, maybe." And she said, "Well, I knew a dustman who'd become a pharmacist." And I thought, "Well, you fucking would, wouldn't you?" You know what I mean? Just to get into the conversation, they use contrary tactics. They listen to what you've just said and then they reverse it, and then you ask them why, and they're like, Oh. Well, actually, I was concerned that he looked like, who was it? Well, first of all, he looks 20 years younger than what he is. And I'll put a hat on him, so he looks good with a hat. But he's got the fit to be tie-dye eyes, hasn't he? I was going to do an animation where his eyes are moving from left to right. Still, I've got 4 days off. I might do something. Yeah. That bastard. I hope he's not watching. I've banned him from even watching me. Not you, I know. You can watch if you want. We've had it out, me and him. We've had it out. But I still don't know if he's hacked my account, because he's actually talking to me before I've even gone live, which is very peculiar. Well, that was enjoyable, wasn't it? I like that. Just like the beginning, it's all animated, isn't it? I know Fit to be Tie-Dye's got this. Are they the rascals or the young rascals or both? This is a question that many great minds have yet to solve. Well, Matthew Street, I'm sure he wouldn't mind me telling you, has got a new design for his mug. Very pleased with it. But I had to tone it down a bit, because the one he picked, he looked a bit like a Packy. Unless he's getting fully involved with this Black Lives Matter thing at the moment. I hate white people that want to be black, don't you? Do what we can see. We can be anyone we like to. You know what? What a great song this is, eh? It's making me feel so mellow, though. Oh, no, I don't like The Who. I'm not keen on The Who. I've been there, I've done that. Same with the Kinks. That's it. There's no going back. No going back. Oh, Michael. No, listen. Don't shush. Enough of this viciousness. I'm going to put you on timeout, but because I don't know how to do it, you can put yourself on timeout for half an hour. Oh, actually, no, I can put you in timeout. There. I'll put you on timeout, Michael. Well done. We have to punish people all the time, you know. Just to show that we're not biased in any way. Don't worry, he'll be back. He's not one to run down. He's not one to run down the road crying. All right, here we go. Remember this one. Do you know? Wouldn't it be wonderful if John Heaton actually give his album back? You know, you don't have to, John Heaton. You see, they take things seriously. These aristocratic people, though. You know, they like I said, it's a loaded revolver on the table if they pass the port the wrong way round. You know what to do. Carruthers? Yes, sir. And then they carry on talking about lunch. Lovely fellow, though. Yes, wonderful chap. Had a bit of a twitch, didn't he? Here we go, here we go, here we go. It's just, we've been having some good times, and I'm sorry to ruin the party, but we've now got John Lennon ripping off someone else again with this song, Isolation. People say I'm crazy. Do what I'm doing. Oh yeah, this is what. But it doesn't matter because it's the principle of the thing. Chris Wright. Anyway, that bloke's been stiff plenty of times. I mean, how much would lunch with Yoko have cost his company? It wouldn't have been like a Weatherspoons $5.99 for two, 5-bean chili. You know what I mean? That's what she would have got from me in her fucking face when it's red hot as well. See, all of these songs are just Imagine, aren't they? Even though Imagine wasn't invented. Let's put a bit of Robert Palmer on, eh? Hold the Mayor. Oh, I haven't seen yet. Fit to be tie-dyed. I've got 4 days off or 3 days off now, so I'm gonna be jerking off around the place. And my wife's got a bad foot, so I've got to try and look after her at the same time. So that also means I've got to look after the cat's emotional needs as well, and it's always a problem because they're so fucking demanding. Anyway, I'm going to change my avatar. Yeah. Phantom of Karen Island. All right, I'll crank this one in. Is Preco back again? I'm going to put you on timeout again. Honestly, it can't stop for 1 minute. Listen, I'm in a physical condition of diabolical straits at the moment. I've got the weight of the world at a Ringo track. If I was doing a show now and I was Kenny Loggins, I'd probably call it "What You Doing," or I could also do a Kenny Loggins show called "Good Day Sunshine," a morning show. And if it was an afternoon show, I'd do Kenny Loggins prevents revolution. Kenny Loggins made out of gold. Kenny Loggins is gold Willie. Do you think he's married to a communist? Oh, sure. Well, he's been blocked for 5 minutes, and look, he's all right. He's a grown man. He's not going to run off down the road, is he? I told you. I'm sorry, Preco, Mike, if I wasn't reading stuff. I was trying to talk. I can't multitask, can I? I'm sorry, Preco, Mike. I feel bad now. I've been rotten to you. I'll pick on someone else in a minute just to equalise things. Final Dale, I'm putting you on timeout for 5 minutes for being a snitch. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, you're going, are you? Or you've got a Magic Bus album. I hate Magic Bus. Hate it. Really hate Magic Bus. Magic Bus. Magic Bus. Do, 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 do. Why haven't you got this tune? Oh, hang on. What's the next one then? Stepping Out. Well, I've got to tell you, Fit to be Tie-Dyed, this just sort of fits into your remit as well. Because it's I think it's 1979. It could be 81 though. Yeah. Amidst the crowds, the window hides the light. Nothing hides the color of the lights that shine. I bet he looks like a retired accountant now. Dun, dun, dun. So tired of all the darkness in our lives. Dun, dun, dun. Every word's the same. Get into a car and drive to the other side. Well, Vinyl Dal and Pre-Code Mick will be back in about 2 minutes, and they will not be happy. But you know, Dash is the bait, the cookie clumbers. You remember that? Cool, cruel Mr. Freeze, Batman. George Sanders. Shere Khan. Now listen, I have a plea to make to the Indian government right now. We've got enough of your dirty, filthy animals living in our country. Now please close your border, because we don't want any more of these filthy pigs coming anywhere near our borders. Fuck off and die, set fire to yourselves, and drop your nuclear bomb on your arse and Pakistan's arse, because we've had enough of you, and you don't wipe your arses. How about that? Invisible Ray for president. I'll get rid of this scourge, these people that don't wipe their arse. I'll chase them into the fucking sea. Right, politics over and done with. Now we can move on with the music. Right. Shoot that poison arrow through my heart. Yes. Here we go. Dun, dun. Can't fault this album, can you? One of the greatest albums of the 80s. With the great producer Trevor Horn, another producer that couldn't do anything with Paul McCartney. Sorry, Michael. If I were to say to you a secret, would you know just what to This is a good point. Situation. Yeah, so if you, I will be making some more vinyl nerd artwork very shortly. I'll see if I can give you a little taster right now. As you can see, this is called AGK's Underwater Adventures. You can see, like, it's Finding Nemo. See? Right, and I've got another one coming up. This isn't my drawing at all, so this can clear off. Nazi Gamer. Raise your aim! You like this one? My Salamander. Let's change the banner. Call in Andy One Leg. I'm going to have to do some Andy One Leg art. That's for sure. Right. Let's get that Oh, let's get back to the comments. Sorry, I was on banners. Shoot that poison arrow. So, has Andrew Dixon gone a step too far? Classic. Oh yeah, well I suppose so, yeah. I've been to the Popeye Resort in Malta. Have you been there, Vinyl Dale? Fucking hell. I went there 10 years after the event and it weren't in the best condition. I feel like this is the beginning. So I love you for a million years. And if I thought I loved you, You're old school Mark P. Yes, you can deny this kind of behaviour. It's no problem. Oh, now this is a good one. You know, even Paul Simon's turned into a bit of a joke, hasn't he, with his love life, and you know, he's arguing with Art Garfunkel as if Art Garfunkel's the most handsome bloke that ever lived. Fucking Coco the Clown. Oh, by the way, there is a personal story involving my family and Coco the Clown. My dad come back really late and drunk one night, and my mum said, "Where the hell you been tonight?" And my nan was also around there, sort of, you know, playing my dad's card. So, oh, he hasn't done anything wrong. And then he come out with the most ridiculous excuse. He says, I've been with Paul Staveley. And she said, that sounds like a made-up name. She said, who's Paul Staveley? You remember Paul Staveley? His mum ran off with Coco the Clown. Anyway, the story was verified and he was actually telling the truth for once. There's a lot of anger. We don't endorse anger on this channel, Mark P. We like to cut down trees and shit. You know what I mean? We do cut down trees and preserve the wildlife and keep blacks out. Slip sliding away. Slip sliding away. Oh, this is it. My wife's been so kind to me today. I didn't realise she had a bad foot. I've been so cruel to her. Got me a new pair of glasses today. And I was moaning all the time, oh, you can get a pair of glasses. You need to go get a pair of glasses today. And then we went to another shop. I said, no, we should waste no time coming to this shop. Go in the perfume shop, you didn't buy any perfume. Yeah. You know how it gets when you're a bloke. And you get a bit grumpy. So anyway, we're finally in the queue. The queue's lasted forever. In the fourth shop we went into. Well, if we ever get out of here and all this, you know, I'll be a right bitch. Really, you know, this is a terrible thing. We should be. No, never mind. It's all right. So I'm just thinking out loud. You know, Macy's plans. You know, my brother hasn't spoken to me in months. Last time I heard of him, he'd gone on a Facebook group and he'd accused a bloke of being dead, and then the bloke put a message up 3 weeks later and said, oh, by the way, has anybody seen this film? And I says to my brother, because he's a bit gullible, he's a bit like Mason, you know, he's got that fucking, what's it, the Asperger's shit. So, you know, he believes whatever you tell him. So, oh, by the way, if you go down a chip shop now, they give you free fish and chips, and then he goes down there and asks for free fish and chips, and they say, get out the shop or we'll phone the police. Well, you see, this is it, Mark P. I didn't mean to be talked about. I didn't mean to turn you on. But the thing is, they need to talk about me because I'm a man of mystery. and yet, guess what? This is the most cruel irony that I've only got 341, probably 340 by next week, subscribers. It fluctuates very slowly, very slowly. Sometimes I get about 3 or 4 people at a weekend, and then they watch my videos, and then I'll lose 3 or 4 people, and then a 5th person just because I've made another video that's upset someone. Oh, my daughter's got a club foot. Ooh, oh, you can't go around. You might as well piss everybody off, haven't you? Oh, didn't Ringo do a terrible version of this? Oh, he's a good one. He's a good one. Hey, I was in a Bond mood all day, and I got too depressed in the end. Didn't watch any Bond because I just thought it's finished, and I couldn't deal with it. So I was watching some other stuff. You know, not anything in particular. Well, what I'm going to do, listen, I've made it, in the next 4 days, I'm going to put together the Vinyl Nerd Awards and possibly broadcast one nerd nomination a day. Yeah, just to keep the terror going, and people can't fast forward through it. Because once you realise that it's a Beautiful Life nominated, by the way, most probably not, but as an example, and then you'll say, oh yeah, it's her. But who's going to be tomorrow? And what's she done that's so fucking good? You know, where the 9, the big daylights. What are you talking about, Brian Boris? It's frightening me. The Dooleys chosen for. Oh, are you related to the Dooleys? Is that what you're saying? They disappeared with Larry Grayson, didn't they? It's a good Bond song, this one, isn't it? Hey, down. Winner. Do, 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 do. Oh, no, yeah. Well, guess what, Mark P? She's not in my good books. Right, I'll turn this music off just to tell you this. I've made physical contact with Close Encounters of the Third Kind with Christine Summer, and we've plugged as a tester to put my toe in the water. I plugged AGK's channel. I put tempting pictures in front of her, and she returned the calls and said, "What's going on? Who is this?" And I said, "He likes the Beatles and he likes games. Check him out." And then that's what she's going to do. That's what she's going to do. But as for It's a Beautiful Life, like I said, I think she's being protected by. Have you ever seen that film, The Children in the Attic? Well, I think she's like that, and you know, I think her dad's found out that I'm trying to free her, so I've been blocked on her channel, which is bad news. But you know, I can only help people as far as I can help them, and much as I understand people's pain, I can't rescue them if they don't want to be rescued. Anyways, so yes, Beatles colouring books as well, not gone down well, but this will go down well. Ladies and gentlemen, this wheel is on fire. If your memory serves you well, we were gonna meet again anyway. Oh, excuse me. And sit before it gets too late. Your memory will come to you when I take but you know that we shall meet again if your memory serves you well. Fire rolling down the road. This is the problem. Pornography is a curse on our landscape, unfortunately. And I'm glad that neither myself or my dad, or even my brother indeed, had proper access to it until my dad was dead. My brother was incapable of causing much mischief, and I was neutralised by watching Hunchback sex. So, you know, it dehumanised me. And girls and boys out there, if you're under the age of 18 or 16 even. Don't watch porn. Get to know each other. And remember, no matter what people say, if you've got a willy, you're a man. If you've got a fanny, you're a woman. And penis goes into fanny. Right. That's all you need to know. Are you enjoying this song? I'm enjoying this. Your memories of you well. Explode. Do 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 do. Oh, that's so good, that song. Oh, here we go. It's even better. Oh, classic number one of 1960. Yes, 3 Steps to Heaven. Steps to heaven. What? Ooh. Oh, it's not a very good version. It's dodgy stereo. Can you hear it at home all right, kids? Just steps 1, 2, and 3. Step 1, we find the Step 2, she falls in love with you. Step 3, you kiss and hold it tightly. Like heaven to me. What, ooh. Very simple. What, ooh. Hey, I'm sorry if anybody's come here expecting an intellectual discussion, but there's no intellectuals around, so what am I going to do? What, ooh, you better make the most of this stream because I better be taken down on account of racism, gender phobias, transphobias, lesbian phobias, blackie phobias, packy phobias, chinky phobias, and green people phobias, aliens from the 4th dimension. Help them to me. Oh yeah, what a classic that was. Eddie Cochran, God rest his soul. Free. Where's Ethan Anal Passage tonight? Ooh. Oh yes, now we can talk Thunderbirds. Firebird 1. Firebird? No, I'll get my marionettes muddled up, aren't I? Oh, this is a good one. Remember this? Here, you like this one, Fit to be Tie-Dyed. And listen, if you're after sexy ladies, this girl, she's so sexy, I could lick her nostrils. Fuck whether she's a good singer or not. Show me what it was to cry.
You couldn't be that man I adore.
Oh, Chris Wright, don't. That's caused loads of trouble. I could put a picture up now, but that'd be really rotten.
Nothing like you used to lie. Conversation has run dry. That's what's going on.
My salamander.
This is how I feel. Lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. Wide awake and I can feel the perfect sky is on.
I hope I spelled salamander right. Well, the problem is he's like Captain Spaulding. He likes too much music, so you think, well, you know what I mean, jack of all trades, master of none. And also, he's like a... I like he's got loads of toys, but he's, yeah, he's just a rich kid gone fucked up, isn't he? What's getting closer? I'm not going to put too many comments up because I don't want my salamander being obscured by your filthy toilet humour. This is the bit where you can see her nostrils. Ooh, if you watch it at home, you'll be wanking in no time, I'll tell you. She looks so fucking hot. Even though she sort of looks strangely, disturbingly like a young boy. Babe. Oh, see you later then, Fix Be Tie-Dyed. Yeah, I think you should make an angry response video just for the hell of it against Andrew Dixon. Shame on you, Andrew Dixon, if you're out there. Come up against me now. Godzilla versus King Kong. Come on, let's do it. About time I told you what's what. About time I told you. I just called to say, you wanker. This is a song for AGK. Me, I'm touchy. He's touchy, isn't he? Oh, he's like an electric eel. You know what makes me laugh the most, though? Everybody's, oh, Invisible Ray said this about you, oh, Invisible Ray said that. And they're all going around talking about it all the time. And Tom Hunya, he says, listen, I'll phone you up later. Really obvious. Do you know what I mean? It's so rude. It's so rude. And Richard Dolan, you're being bought and sold. And you better pick which side you're on. Fucking quick, smart boy. You better. Otherwise, I'll leave you. I'll leave you, and you'll regret it. You'll be in the hands of Groovy Lisa, and she's manipulating you. She's sucking the life out of you. Sucking the life out of you.
What can I do? What can I say? She's waiting for this moment to explain. I'm touching you.
Me, I'm touchy. 16 people. Identify yourselves, you arseholes. And one leg, if you're out there, come on the show. Tell me why you were such a knob last night. Yeah. And Marv, stop your boyfriend from trying to send me evil text messages all the time and ruining my Facebook page. See, I haven't even taken it down. That's what a nice bloke I am. I'll give you free space to complain. Now, if you come up to me and said, "Look, Invisible Ray, you're hurting my feelings. You're hurting my boyfriend's feelings. Please don't put any more stuff up." I'll say, "Marv, your wish is my command. I'll always do whatever you say." But he don't. He says, "Oh, you're a wanker. Hate you. Should be shot on sight. Everybody destroy Invisible Ray." That's what he says. Well, fuck you, and fuck you, AGK. I was your friend. That's how you treat me. You treat me like this when I defended you. You asshole. You're an asshole. Caitlin Larkin, you were an asshole. You're such a brute. She's such a brute. She fought me to a standstill. Yeah. She's bigger than a bus. Bigger than a bus. Right, anyway. You know, even the Spartans had to give way. Okay, here we go. Let's have a China crisis now. We can all cheer up. Special day. Gonna have some lovely chili baked beans on toast, which is by Heinz, and they're bloody lovely. And I'm gonna have some Marmite on that toast as well, because it just give it an extra ting 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 wong wang ming wong. Now my wife's gone to sleep, I shall have a midnight feast. Unhealthy food galore. Booze, wine, everything. Let's see if there's any other cunts on trying to steal my thunder. No, no, not to my knowledge. See, there's no room for secrecy. What I'll do over the next 4 days, if I get a chance, is I'll get some more sounds put on my phone. Well, in fact, we've got loads of laptops in this room. Maybe I should. Maybe I should try and utilise one of my wife's gadgets. Right, listen to she like this. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah. I am the singing salamander. You remember this night, Mike? When was alone, and the world said goodbye, buddy. Still I know that up in heaven is where we'll hear him sing again. Whoa, yeah, we'll always remember. Holly, holly. Tragic. God, no, I mean, the trouble is, there's a lot of women like her out there. I've met loads of them. And they tell you exactly what they mean straight up front. They say, I've always, you say, oh, well, I used to do this or did that, and I've always fancied a man that does this or that, and you think, oh, fuck off. You see, if I had to spend 20 minutes in a room with that woman, well, I've had to spend time in the rooms with them for a couple of hours. You think yourself, if they're the workshop and you're the laughter and the boozer at the end of a bad night, sometimes, you end up, but then, when they wake up, you look at them, fucking get out, But imagine, somebody's got to live with that. No one's going to live with her, are they? But, I mean, this device is not connected. Whoever you are, you can't be connected. Well, in my beautiful blue, somebody's trying to get in touch. Their device isn't connected. So, sorry about that. You've disappeared. Oh, who's been trying to get on my show? Are we back? We back? Oh no, looks like we've got bad connection. Well, I better go for the time being.